What's up, YouTubers? I hope everybody's having a good holiday season so far. I had a great Christmas yesterday. Opened a box for my mom, of all people, who knows that I have a baseball card opening YouTube channel. And inside was all this glorious junk wax from my youth. The packs that she probably remembers buying for me at the grocery store when I was a kid, because I would beg endlessly and offer to do chores to get her to buy any packs I could get. She said, "Did I do good? Did I pick out packs you like?" And I said, "Yeah, I love all this stuff. This is the stuff I remember from when I was a kid." So she said, "I hope you enjoy the blast from the past." And I said, "Of course I will." So we've got a 1988 score, 88 Donruss, 89 score, 90 Donruss, 90 Fleer, 91 score, and 91 Fleer Ultra, which is Fleer's first venture into a premium card line. I noticed something I didn't remember about the early score years is that they used the same cartoon on the front of all the packs from 88 through 91 with the play at the plate. Kind of like Topps not changing their packs from basically 1982 or 83 all the way to 1990. Thought it would have been interesting if they would have had Pete Rose running over Ray Fosse and basically ruining his career at an All-Star game of all places. But so let's get right into these and we'll see what we get. We'll go from 88 through 91. We'll start with the 88 score, which is my choice for number 2 ugliest card set of all time. All the crazy color on all the fronts. 1991 Fleer is my all-time hated cards with the yellow nightmares on all the fronts. I'm talking too much. I'm just going to shut up here and we'll get right into this 88 score pack with Bert Blyleven, Hall of Famer, starting us off. I noticed the 88 score were all color-coded. You'll see that too. All the rookies were in the yellow. Pretty much scrubs were in the reds and greens, and most of the superstars were in the purple and blue, if I remember right. So I don't know how Rob Deere got into the purple. He was kind of a scrub, but I'm sure he hit 28 home runs that year. 28. I don't know if you can pick that up. 28 home runs. I was right. Exactly. Scary. We've got Roger Clemens there. See, another superstar in the purple. Larry Anderson in blue. Big Larry. Larry Herndon with the Tigers. Mike Marshall, one of the Dodgers that I hated profusely. Profusely hated. Mike Scioscia. Orel Hershiser. I just hate the Dodgers. Still do. We got Joe Sambito with, I don't even know what team that is. Red Sox, looks like. Frank Williams, the Reds. Jose Nunez, the Blue Jays. I like those old Blue Jay unis. Ken Dixon, the Orioles. Don Carmen with the Phillies. Junior Ortiz with the Pirates. Kurt Gibby, back when he was with the Tigers. And he had blonde locks. I know he's not doing too good health-wise. I saw him in an interview a few years ago, and I said, he's not doing too good. Tom Clancy with the Blue Jays, great writer. Jay Howell with the A's. Rookie prospect, Kevin Elster. I don't think he's going to pan out. And John Davis, another rookie prospect that did not pan out. That's the end of my 88 score pack. Thank goodness. Don't really like those cards. And now we're going on to 88 Donruss, the most overproduced cards from the late 80s. Just go on YouTube and type in 88 Donruss and look how much is still available in the packs. Blister packs, solo packs, rack packs, wax boxes galore. We've got Rick Shoot with a nice mustache. I can never get mine to go down that straight. And I use mustache oil and everything. Gerald Young. He's pretty old now. Ricky Horton. I always thought this guy looked like a paper boy. He was like, somehow he snuck on. They didn't realize he's like 15 pitching. Ray Searage with the White Sox. I like that old White Sox hat. The Goose. Goose Gossage. Is Goose in the Hall of Fame? I think he is. Got to put him up there. Can't remember if Goose is in the Hall of Fame or not. Are you Johnny Ray? Who wants to know? Gerald Perry with the Braves. For some reason my John Cangelosi's upside down. Oh boy, we're going to play this game. Mike Lacoste with the Giants. My dogs are barking in the background. I don't know what's going on. Dewey Evans, looking very rosy-cheeked. What's he been doing? Ernie Riles with the Brewers before he got traded to the Giants. Carl Nichols looks really pissed that he's on the bench again. He's like, I just want to play. I want some playing time. I'm only getting 21 at-bats. Batted 381, though. Come on. No wonder he's pissed. He's like, put me in. Dan Petrie. Utility infielder Dave Anderson with the Dodgers. Joel Skinner. This guy was like 6'9". At least like he looked like he was huge on every card. He's probably only like 6 foot. No, 6'4". He was a pretty tall guy. And Dave Clark with the Indians. Can't have that logo on cards anymore because it's too racist. Moving on to 1989 score. They toned down the color in 89. Still, we're color coded. If I can even open it. I haven't opened too much 89 score. Probably haven't opened any 89 score since 1989. No, my camera's not focusing here. Let's see if we can get it to focus on my Donnie Hill in the back. There it goes. Got to get Donnie Hill in focus. Got to. 1948. Way before I was born. We got Ken Williams with the White Sox. Nick Esaski. Nick Esaski. Billy Hatcher with the Astros. Mike Heath-Bar with the Tigers. One of my favorite candy bars. Doily Alexander. He's always making the table look better and nicer. Ozzie Virgin. Never could get any hits. Richard Dotson. Scott Terry. I'm not going to waste a lot of time with these. He doesn't look like crap. Alan Anderson. Bud White. Angel Salazar. Tim Flannery. Brian Holton. Brady Anderson. This dude hit 50 home runs. How the hell did that dude hit 50 home runs? He's like 5'10", 160 pounds. That's what steroids can do to you. Hey, I can improve my bat speed I can swing a heavier bat without losing bat speed. Suddenly the fly balls are going over the fence. Imagine that. Nelson Lariano and Donnie Hill. Gotta love those numbers on the pant leg. I think those were the only uniforms in recent memory that had the number on the pant leg. Probably because it looks absolutely ridiculous. And so does Donnie Hill, for that matter. So anyway, moving on to 1990 Donruss with unknown lefty in baby blue Minnesota Twins uni, looking with just an L on his hat. You'd think Donruss would have put a D on there for Donruss, but what do I know? 1990 Donruss. I just remember they were red, and their names are in some kind of weird cursive font at the top. And we got puzzle pieces of Carl Yastrzemski. There's his hands. And first card, we've got an MVP of Mike Greenwell. He was so upset that he came in second place to Jose Canseco in the 88 MVP race that when Jose came out and said, hey, I was on steroids, he said, well, hey, I should get the MVP award. It's like, nope, sorry, Mike, you're still gay. Jeff Innes with the Mets. Joe Girardi. I think he might coach somewhere now. John Russell. Don't know who John Russell is. Greg Linton with the Giants. R.J. Reynolds with the Pirates. Mark Grant, Padres. Scott Scudder. Looking like somebody's kid. He just snuck in there to the photo shoot. Hey, I play on the team. Ken Howell. Steroid user and MVP. Ken Caminiti, rest in peace. Just an average, normal-looking size dude. He got pretty yoked out. Scott Terry. Ron Karkovice. No numbers on the pant legs. They finally realized how dumb that looked. Glenn Hoffman. Angels, don't remember that guy. Oh, Cecilio Guante. He's one tough Dominican. Andy Benes, rated rookie. He actually had a decent career. And Dave Martinez. World Series winning skipper for the Nationals. 1990 Fleer. 1 year before the yellow mustard nightmare. This was the whiteout edition with just all white kind of bland borders. I got the methed out tiger logo. Look at that thing, just high as a kite. We've got Ken Hill with the Cardinals. Focus. Rich Yeti with the Indians. Fat Sid Fernandez with the Mets. Bill Ripken, the F-face himself. Jerry Rolls-Royce. Kevin Apier with the Royals. The Kid, Gary Carter, Hall of Famer. Tom Candiotti from Concord, California, or Walnut Creek. That's right near my old neck of the woods when I was a kid. I grew up in Antioch, which is about 30 minutes away from Walnut Creek, 40 minutes. Jose Rio, MVP of the 1990 World Series when the Reds destroyed the A's, the heavily favored A's. Player of the Decade, Dale Murphy, should be in the Hall of Fame. Chris Spire, the Giants. Bob Stanley, the other reason why the Red Sox lost the '86 World Series to the Mets. Go back and watch his performance in Game 6. Before Bill Buckner's error, Bob Stanley did a hell of a job letting the Mets win that game. Good job, Bob. Greg Maddux, before he went to the Braves and dominated the early 90s. Teddy Higuera, one of the last pitchers to throw a screwball. He was actually a really good pitcher for the Brewers in the late 80s, but he flamed out pretty fast. Didn't do much in the 90s. And Dante Bichette, his son's tearing it up for the Blue Jays. We'll see if he bats near the top of the order like he did last year. But he looks like he'll definitely be a number 1 or number 2 hitter and probably get drafted pretty high in my fantasy baseball league in a couple months. So moving on to 1991 score, Series 1. The set was like 1,000 cards. Has a whole bunch of subsets. K-Men, Rifleman, Power Man, Utility Infielder Man. There's a whole bunch. So we'll see if we get any of those. I do remember that the Dream Team cards were pretty interesting. Had really exotic photos of the stars. Let's see. Starting off the pack with Ryne Sandberg, Hall of Fame second baseman with the Cubs. Rob Double Dibble, dipshit with the Reds. Hated that guy. Don Mattingly. See if he gets in the Hall of Fame. If Harold Baines is in, Don Mattingly deserves to be in. Lance Parrish with a passed ball. First round draft pick, Tom Nevers gonna make it. I've never heard of Tom Nevers. There's one of the caricature all-star cards of Wade Boggs with the dude blowing up the binoculars there, checking out Wade's ass. We got a K-Man of Rob Dibble. Shawan Dunston, Rifleman. That's for outfielders and infielders that had cannon arms, or, rifles for arms. Todd Zeile, the Cardinals. He actually had a really good career. I made a comment that he was a scrub in a previous video, and somebody messaged and said, hey, man, he had over 2,000 hits. I had to look it up for myself. I didn't realize he did have over 2,000 hits, so I take it back. Todd Zeile is not a scrub. He's a semi-scrub. Burt B. Homebly-Levin again, Hall of Famer. Charlie Hayes, the Phillies. Neil Heater. Tim Burke. Mike Pagliarulo, who, when he was with the Yankees, looked like Don Mattingly. I pulled many Mike Pagliarulo cards thinking it was Don Mattingly, and I was like, damn it, it's just Mike Pagliarulo. Another Shawan Dunston showing off that rifle arm. And Jeff Treadway with the Braves. All right, let's move on to the last pack. 1991 Fleer Ultra. I was pretty excited when these cards came out. I thought they were awesome looking. But over time, the fronts really aren't that great. If you actually look at the backs of the cards, the backs are much better. We do get a shiny Royal sticker. I always thought it was interesting that the shine is all around the sticker, but the actual sticker itself doesn't have any shine at all, if I can even peel it off. It's only, 20-something years old. Yeah, that ain't peeling off at all. It has become one peel here. I can't. Yeah, you peel it off. The back, the front just looks like a sticker. The back's all foily. Around the sticker's all foily, but the sticker itself doesn't look foil at all. I always thought that was kind of funny. Anyway, wasting time making this video longer than it needs to be. See, the fronts were kind of bland. No team logo or anything, just the gray, the team name, the player name at the bottom. The backs were where I thought they were interesting, with the 3 photos with the actual logo. That would have been cool if they would have actually incorporated that into the front of the cards, but might be too much going on. Anyway, Lenny Harris, Len Dykstra. Poor Len. Dude's been having a rough time lately. Conviction after conviction, felony after felony. Now he's getting nailed in the state penitentiary. Greg Linton with the Giants. Eric Karros, rookie prospect or whatever there. He had a really good career. Now he's an analyst for the Major League Baseball Network. Does a good job. Won Rookie of the Year the next year. Alex Cole with the Indians. Greg Lefferts with the Padres. Henry Cotto Salami with the Mariners. Scott Greltz, the Giants. Orlando Merced with the Pirates. Darren Lewis with the Giants again. Tim Cocaine Rock Reigns with the White Sox before he got traded to... Where'd he go? I can't remember. Vince Coleman with the Mets. He was just a firecracker on the base paths. Just couldn't stop him. Just don't ask for his autograph because he might throw a firecracker at your ass too. Dennis Rasmussen and Mike Moore with the A's finishing off that pack. So overall, not that many stars and Hall of Famers. We got Tim Raines, Blyleven, Boggs, Mattingly, Sandberg, Maddox, Murphy, Carter, Goose, Clemens, and Blyleven again. So, but I had fun with that. I'll tell my mom that I really enjoyed those packs. I don't think I can let her watch this video though because I did swear a few times. So sorry, Mom. Hope you guys have a great New Year, and we'll see you next time.